Hello and welcome to day 58 of Getting Good at Talking. I'm Leah and I'm recording myself every day talking to camera so that I can get better at talking to camera. I am in a room right now. I have a dance workout going on. I'm listening to music. Yes, I have on socks with my Birkenstocks, but I'm about to kick those off so I can get back to dancing. I thought, let's try this. It's been a minute since I've tried to do a lot of things at once. We're going to, move our body. We're listening to music. And I'm going to talk. We'll see how it goes. It usually doesn't go that well, but I'm hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful. Can't really dance to the song that's playing. Why don't I have the music just playing? Because then I can't post it to YouTube because YouTube will block it because there'll be too much music. So we're going to do it this way. So this might be more moving, less talking. Why am I inside? Because, well, it's not raining right this second, but it has been raining all day long. And today is a Thursday, so it's usually run day, which has me feeling a type of way because I'm not going to run today. And I'm telling myself that's okay because my body's like thank you for not running today. But also my mind is just like, oh, we're skipping a day, really? Which is why I'm going to get some movement in. I'm going to take my dog on a walk too. What timing? What great timing. That's his kennel. He sleeps in it. He wants to sleep in it. He puts himself in there at night and he sleeps in there. Sometimes he sleeps on the bed, but most of the time he sleeps in his kennel. He likes it. He also takes naps in there, which is what he was just doing. Well, I think he was trying to, but I guess I've been a little noisy. Anyway, I'm not really dancing to this one because it's not a dance song. What song is this? You Broke Me First. I guess it's kind of like you can dance like this to it. You broke me first, motherfucker. um, I'm one of those people who needs to get out their energy, which is why I'm usually on a run because, I mean, dancing is cool. What else have I done today? So instead of reading and writing like I usually do, oh, uh, explain, Leah. So, the song that's playing right now is Wide Awake by Katy Perry. And um, It's a song that plays when a friend on the other side is present. I've told the story in one of these videos. I think it was the longest video that I took before I went to sleep. I told part of the story, and that I was called to go to the lake. Because this friend was calling me there, and this friend died while I was on vacation with his family, and he dove off the end of a pier. And died. And so part of the lyrics are I wouldn't dive in, or what is it? And I'm all bleh. It's playing in my ears too, so it's. Does it say it again? I wish I knew then what I knew now. Wouldn't dive in. That played. So this song played while I was on the way to the lake, and I was like, "Damn, that's dark." Eddie. His name's Eddie. I'm just gonna say it. It's like, damn, it's a dark choice, man. But it's yeah, anyway. So that's why I got a little emotional, because he's here. And hey, Eddie. Thank you for interrupting day 58 of getting good at talking. Anyway, let's get back to it. What was I going to talk about? Oh, okay. I remember. It's hard to get back on track when people on the other side are like, hey. So I gotta keep moving because I got my dance workout going, and it's gonna ask me, are you still working out? Do you want to end your workout? No, I don't. So instead of, I swear I'm a good dancer. For real. Um, okay. Focus, Leah, focus. Okay. Maybe, yeah. We'll just. Chubbs, my dog, is laying right here in front of me, so giving myself some more space to move. Instead of writing and reading like I usually do before my run, but I didn't run. I'm not running today. So before my dance workout, I decided. So when I went to my storage unit, I brought a bunch of art, and it's currently in that corner over there. And I also brought some paper and Posca paint markers. So last night I got out one of the paper pads and the markers, and I set them on the dining table, and I was like, I'm going to do this either tonight or tomorrow today is tomorrow. And so that's what I did. Instead of writing and reading, I did a little doodle on a piece of paper. Isn't that fun? I'm not done with it. But that's it so far. It's like an abstract butterfly with some shapes and a bunch of colors, like me. This is what's happening in my brain always. Or sometimes it's like a dark cloud. So I have both. Yep. Isn't that fun? Isn't that neat? Ooh, you know what? I had a roommate who could do, what is it called, shuffling? I can't do it. But I see videos of people who can do it, and it's like such a, like, that would be nice to know how to do. I guess I could teach myself. Is that really a skill I want to learn? I mean, it's like a wouldn't hurt thing. um yeah. What else was I going to talk about today? Oh, since it's been raining all day, so there's a window right here behind the phone to the left of it. And so you can see it's light. It's still light outside. It's not like dark dark gray cloudy skies. It's like a light gray. And it made me think about a few weeks ago, I went on a walk with a friend, and it was like this. The sky was like this, a very light gray. Um, and he asked me, what did I see? It's like, what do you see right now? Like the weather. And the question confused me. Well, I was like, I didn't trust the question. I was like, I feel like I'm being set up to say something wrong. I don't know. So I asked what he meant, like literally describe what I see. And he's like, I was just wondering if, um, if someone so warm and sunny sees something different than someone who's so cloudy. He was referring to himself. I was like, oh, um, um, and then I told him what these days remind me of and what I refer to them as now. I call them light box days because the clouds diffuse the light, so there are no shadows. There are no shadows, and so it's a really good day for like portraits if you like, for no shadows on your face. Um, like people assume because it's cloudy and overcast that it's a bad day for photos. It's actually the best day for photos, especially if you're working with faces, because there are no shadows and you don't look like, well, like on this side there's no light, so you know what I'm saying, like I look much more awake and bright and happy, and over here I'm like, there's shadows. Anyway, yeah, it's a light box day today. I wonder if this is working today. I hope so. I'm gonna stand over here and talk into it. And then I'm gonna stand over here. Actually, I'm gonna retrieve some of my artwork so I can show you, because why not? Why not? I'm just gonna set this here. And I set this here. And I'm gonna set this here. Okay. So let's start with this one. Eggs. It's one of my favorite paintings. But it's also tied to a memory of when I painted this. And I painted this, like a lot of my artwork, most of my artwork was done when my marriage was crumbling, and it was my outlet. And a lot of it was done after I quit my corporate job. And so eggs, let's just hold it while we tell the story. So one day, the day I painted this, was a day that one of my friends was visiting. She was in town, and my ex-husband he had an event after work or at work. I don't know. There was always drinking at work or like after work. It didn't really matter if they were still at the office. Anyway, he came home drunk, and he um he saw this painting sitting on my painting table. Actually, I'd painted it maybe a few days earlier, but it was still sitting out. And he was telling my friend, like, look at what she spent her time on. Like, isn't that stupid? And he just was talking shit about my art with my friend. And I kept painting like through our divorce, but it was such a sensitive thing because at times, like I remember another time, I had just not finished. I was almost finished with a really beautiful landscape painting. It was like, it's going to be difficult for me to describe it, but um, it was like the view through a window. It was like an arched window with tiles. I had painted tiles, and then it was like this mountainous landscape, and then it had a potted plant in front of like the window archway. And it was really good. It's one of my, I mean, I like all of my paintings. I mean, come on, eggs. Um, and when he came home, my ex-husband, when he came home from work and saw that painting sitting out on my painting table, he got so angry that he broke the fan switch in the room, and then he broke some hangers in our closet. And I asked him about this later, and he was like, I just saw how good it was, and it made it made him angry. Um, I realized that he never felt free to express his creative, artistic side, and he was a good artist. Um, and seeing my artwork just made him angry. It's so good that we're divorced when I'm talking about these stories, because what made you so angry? He broke the fan switch, and then we had to use like a pencil to change the level. That's not okay behavior. So eggs, if I'm feeling like it, I might edit this and put a picture of the picture that I'm talking about. Don't hold your breath for that though. Okay, so put this one back. Next up, we have hot dog. And I have a full I have a full video talking about this painting because of what I think of when I think of hot dogs, which you would not expect. Maybe you would. I don't know. And I think I will I I recorded this like over a year ago. I was like selling this or trying to, but I never posted it, so I wasn't really trying that hard, I guess. But I was talking about what hot dogs now remind me of. This is getting significantly more challenging because I'm focused on the stories, but there is still music playing in my ears. We're gonna try. I mean, I guess I could pause it. I'm supposed to be dancing. Shit. Okay. That's the whole reason why the music's playing, Leah. I forgot. We're doing more than I thought we would do in this video. Okay. So hot dogs. I had a dream um last year, early last year, where I met Donald Trump's 7-year-old self. And all this kid wanted to eat was hot dogs and Funyuns. And he wanted to sit in a bed. I was like, so I was meeting him because I was gonna interview him. And um, in what is it? What's the movie? Home Alone. When he's in the bed and he's eating like all the stuff he wants, like all the candy, all the stuff, candy, ice cream, whatever, in this giant bed. That was what Donald Trump, how he wanted to have his interview done, which I realized I was meeting his inner child. Like he's really never, he's still the same, you know? He's that same person who would probably love just to eat hot dogs and Funyuns, and he might. Uh, but yeah, in this video, I struggled with what to refer to him as because he is the president, right? But I really had a difficult time saying President Donald Trump. Why? Because president is synonymous with leader, right? And to be a good leader, one must lead with love. And I think we can all agree that is an ingredient missing in the, yeah, it's an ingredient that's missing from, I can't call it leadership because it's not leadership. Leadership requires love and empathy. So 2 ingredients are missing, you know? Anyway, I'm going to post this video because it's funny, because it was a year ago, over a year ago. So it was before I was doing this and getting better at it. And it's real awkward. Some might say this is real awkward, but I don't think so. I think we're finding our groove. I think so. Anyway, hot dog. If anyone wants to buy it, you can. For the right price. I was thinking about selling it for the amount of times his name is mentioned, which is a lot. So, and like donating like half the proceeds, because I do, I mean, I don't need the money, but I mean, as, you know, we're struggling here. Like all of us, everybody, the whole world. Okay. Onward and upward. Now we're going to go through my art binder. Not through the whole thing because it's a lot. Okay. Oh, I forget. We're supposed to still be dancing. Yeah. Now it's not going to do it. It was making a real not ideal sound. It was like kind of like a fart sound, but like moist. Because anyway, I kind of have to pee now. But we're gonna show you a little more artwork, because I would probably never show my artwork, and you know, I mean, that was the plan. That's why I got it for my storage. But I've been putting this off. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? Okay. They're in like, paper protectors. This is my idea for a tattoo years ago. Nick Offerman in Bacon. Yeah. Yep. Her mind is different, y'all. Her mind is different. Let's see. Eyebrows. Lots of different eyebrows. 6 different eyebrows. Some little doodles on little pieces of paper on the back. Yeah, I just doodle all the time, you know? Okay, let's. Oh, I'm supposed to be dancing. I like your butt. Some more doodles and a flower. Some lines. I like your butt. I like your butt. do small things with great love. A bike, some more doodles. Fun fact, I used to cycle a lot. I I knew how to ride a bike, I had like a shitty bike. And then I met my ex and he was really into cycling, and I did grow to really love it, and I saved up money to buy my own road bike. And I did the MS 150, I don't know, like 4 or 5 times. And it might have been the first time I did it or the second time, I was so fast. Like I was at the top of I was like number one for one of the, what do you call it? In Strava, there's little segments. Is that what you call it? I don't know. Anyway, a portion of the MS 150 one year, I was at the top for women, actually. I I think. I don't know. I was fast, okay? And I had so much fun. I had so much fun doing the MS 150. When I was doing it by myself, or like, so the first few times I did it, my ex-husband, he was my boyfriend at the time, and he he was like injured. He was taking a break, and he grew up cycling, so he was like over it for a minute, so he didn't do it. And I had the most fun when he wasn't doing it. And then when he started doing it again, I didn't like it as much, and I got slower and like less into it. And but we still cycled together, and I got a gravel bike. Um, so I had a really nice Bianchi road bike, and I had a nice gravel bike. I don't even know what I specialized, maybe. Really nice bikes. But when I moved from my last house, I decided, I hadn't ridden those bikes since before the divorce. What did I do with them? I set them out by the street, along with many other things. And if cycling comes back around, I'll be in a place to purchase a new bike that is fit for me now. I'm a different person. But yeah, I thought it would be harder to get rid of that road bike because I saved for so long to buy it. Like, I paid in installments for a while to get a nice road bike, and then I got it fitted, and it was a really lovely bike to me. And now it's hopefully a really lovely bike for someone else. Oh, here's a good page. Turtle. Middle finger. I think that's a good ending. I mean, it's just a bunch of pages with a lot of doodles, and like, yeah, I really check that cutie out. Fuck you. I thought this would be a good cover for my book. One of them, one of my books. Yeah. So that's my art. Oh, I'm supposed to be dancing. I'm reminded every time there's like a little bit of beat in these songs. I didn't put it on like a dance playlist. My bad. Oh yeah. Damn, you're such a difficult. Oh. Fall right back to my bedroom after everything we've been through. Oh, one more. I'm gonna show you all one. Whoa, excuse me. I'm gonna show you one more because it's on the top. Fanny packs, bitch. Yeah. It's one of my faves too. Okay. Still have to pee. Still gotta dance. Damn, you're such a. I think it's important for you to know that I don't cringe at all when I watch these. You know what happens? My little self is like, she's so fucking cool. She doesn't say fucking because, you know, she was still pure. But she says she is so freaking cool. I'm so proud of how we turned out. I'm like, me too. Because life is too short to give so many fucks. Oh, which reminds me. Okay, this one is wrapped from the movers, and I just didn't unwrap it. So, one more piece of art. So, this one, when I was working at my corporate office job, I had an office and it had really ugly artwork in it. Like, really ugly. Like, really ugly. And so I have to pee. So I'm going to squirm a little bit and then I'm going to show you. You know? Well, I'm going to explain first. So, ugly artwork. I was given permission to toss it. What did I do? I didn't toss it. I painted it white. And then what did I do? I painted it with all of my favorite things at the time. What was one of those favorite things? A book. You might know it. It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That really changed. That like blew my mind a little bit. And so I painted that book on this, what do you call it? Canvas. But, you know, if you've seen the book, if you've seen the cover, fuck is already bleeped out, right? It's like F, I don't know, asterisk something K, you know? So it's not fuck spelled out. But my like top boss, C-suite, had an issue with it. So I was required to fully bleep it out. So it's still fully bleeped out because it's I never took it off. Anyway. Okay. There she is. She's kind of shiny because she's wrapped in cellophane. Let's explain. Okay, got a denim jacket. Denim, still very important to me. I got a Fuji camera, Fuji Instax camera. I still love photos, and I like Fujis and Polaroids. iPhone, yeah, necessary. I have my, I don't know how to say it, CLE hat. I still have that hat. But when I cut my hair short, I no longer required it to hold my hair back. Hydro flask, laptop with some stickers, a travel sticker and a Houston sticker, a piece of paper that says, what does it say? Something about being a storyteller. It's a Steve Jobs quote. A badass button, because I won this. I won a badass button. Playing a game. I don't know. It was a corporate winnings. What is this? What is the most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. Remember that. Don't let other people tell your story. You gotta tell it. I gotta pee still. Okay. And then there's a piece of paper that I've watercolored beneath that. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Okay. It's pretty heavy. Oh, I didn't. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Oh, I gotta pee. What if I just pee and just leave you here? I think I'm gonna do that. Because I gotta go. But I left out the most important part. I know you caught that. Okay. BRB. I am back and I am befuddled. I'm just really? I forgot to mention the whole reason why I got the painting out. Here we go again. There she is. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. How did I just glaze right over that? That's crazy. That's crazy. That was so that the book and this jean jacket were the focal points. I mean, they're not obviously in the center of the painting or anything, but they were what I started with. Yeah. If anyone wants to buy this is also for sale. If anyone happens to have the same favorite things as I mean, weirder things have happened. Okay. I feel so much better now that I've peed. I feel like I could keep this going forever. I'm not going to do that because there's a little bit of sunshine. So we're going to go on a walk. I'm going to feed my dog first, and then we're going to go on a walk. You know what? Since I've been dancing so much, I should probably stay hydrated. Okay. Yeah. It's so happy, you know? I need to go over this one again. Well, I was thinking, so I said in the beginning, this is not done. It's not finished. It's not complete. I used to have trouble moving on to another painting. Like, I was like, it's not done. It's not done. I can still make it better. I've gotten much better at detaching from things, particularly artwork and these videos even, and my writing, and yeah, being like, nothing's ever finished, Leah. I mean, nothing's ever complete. We are constant works in progress. So is everything we create, kind of. Like, anyway. But yeah, I was thinking maybe like putting patterns in these. And I don't know. I don't think I'm going to leave it white, but I might add some more doodles. But yeah, I need to go over that one. So these Posca paint markers, great. You do have to shake them. And luckily, so I have a whole like kit of them because I did this inner child healing workshop. And you know what I thought about doing before I hosted this workshop? I was like, let me get all the pins ready, all the markers ready. And I was like, that is fucking stupid, Leah. You have these people coming and they're going to want to use them. They can shake them for you. So that's what I did. I didn't open it until day of, and if you wanted to use a color, you had to shake it. But I was like, she really thought she really almost did those all herself. So anyways, some of the markers had not been shaken. That dark blue was one of them. Oh, I like this song. Oh, I'm supposed to be dancing. Gotta kick off my Birks. This is almost 50 minutes, but I feel like it's much more entertaining than the one where I was falling asleep. But that's not the point of this, Leah. You're not meant to be entertaining. You're meant to just be yourself. Your wild, free, incredible self. Anyway, the song playing right now is called Wish You Pain by Andy Grammer. And I kind of rolled my eyes the first time I heard it. Because I'm like, really? You wish me pain? But I'm like, yes. Because if you don't have pain, you don't have pleasure. You don't have joy. You don't have happiness. You don't have any of the other stuff. You gotta have pain too. So I wish you pain. And I mean that in the best way. Because the line just said, I hope the help you want never comes and you do it on your own. That's the thing with pain. It's like when you experience pain, you have this new level of understanding how much you are capable of. And it's incredible. We are capable of so much. We have the capacity for so much. But we never know if we stay comfortable. Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to be dancing. Can't really dance to this one. Okay. I know I said I was good at detaching, but I'm like, I'm just having fun. I'm having fun with this one. And now I'm like, now do I got to do them all like this? Nah. The uh the stars just aligned for this to happen this way today. But yeah. 52 minutes. Oh my goodness. This is going to take for fucking ever to upload. Okay. Got my Birks back on. We're going to stop my workout. And I'm going to feed my dog and take him on a walk. And myself on a walk. And I will see you tomorrow.